This is a video for all those of you out there going through divorce in Utah. My name is Marco Brown. I own Brown Family Law in Salt Lake City, and all we do is help people with family law cases. About 80%, 85% of that is divorce. So help 4,000 people through the process. And I just wanted to talk a second today before I get on the plane here about mediation in divorce. So in Utah, mediation is how we get almost everything done. In our law firm, maybe 1% of divorce cases actually go to trial. And we have no problem going to trial. If we have to put on boxing gloves and punch people in the face in trial, we will do that because we're lawyers and we're litigators and we're good at it. But that's not what we want to do, because that tends to ruin relationships, okay? And the worse your relationship is with your ex, the worse your kids are gonna do. And we don't wanna mess your kids up, okay? So we wanna get you in, we wanna get you negotiated. Almost always it means mediation, and we wanna get you on with your life. So what we do is, from the moment we get a case, unless it's absolutely necessary to go to court, and again, if we need to, we will, and we're good at it. But we don't need to. We're gonna gather information from you, financial information. We're going to gather information about you and your goals and your kids, get everything we need, determine who is going to be a really good mediator fit for you, who's going to be a good mediator fit for your soon-to-be ex, and for the other attorney as well. Because attorneys have their favorite mediators they work well with, mediators they don't work well with. And helping 4,000 people through this process, we know who the players are, right? We know the other counsels, we know who they like, who's effective with them as mediators. So we pick a mediator, and then we get in, we develop a strategy over time, and we get into mediation, and we are there in that mediation until it either ends and we just absolutely can't get it done, or we are finished. And the average mediation for us takes probably on the order of about 6 hours. And we get through the entire process. We talk about your kids, what custody looks like, what parent time looks like. We talk about alimony, we talk about child support, we talk about division of assets and debts. We talk about all of it, right? Retirement accounts, businesses, everything. We're going through that entire thing. And that's why it takes a while, okay? So we're sitting there, we're negotiating hard. On average, it takes about 6 hours to get through one of those. And most of the time, 85% of the time, we get done in one session of mediation. Maybe we have to go back because everybody's kind of full of the process that day. So we go back in a month and do it again and ensure that we get everything done. Maybe it just totally breaks down though. Maybe your soon-to-be ex is completely and totally up in the night and wants you to see the kids 0% of the time or some crazy thing like that. Well, if that's the case, we're just going to walk. And that's when we have to have a conversation about going to court and maybe going to trial. But I can tell you that almost never happens, because even if that session of mediation doesn't work, we let the other person cool down. We talk to their attorney, say, hey, that's not going to happen in trial, so let's not waste our client's money and time. Let's get back into mediation and try this again. And almost always it works on that second try. So sometimes people just need to be given the space to kind of vent, and it's catharsis for them, and then we go on the second time and we go get things done. So that's how we work mediation. We're always there to get it done the first time. If not, very likely get it done the second time. Again, if that doesn't function because your ex is just being completely unreasonable, that's when we put on boxing gloves, and that's when we start going to court. But again, that is our second choice. We don't want to ruin your relationship with your ex. We want it to be as good as possible, because that is going to help. Well, one, it's going to decrease your costs in divorce, but it's also going to help your kids. Okay, it's going to help them grow up in a less contentious environment between you and your ex. It's going to help them be better people as they grow up. So that's what we're really striving for you and for your children. Okay, I got to get on this plane. Again, the name is Marco Brown, Brown Family Law. You need help anywhere in Utah with your divorce, your family law matter, say it's a paternity, whatever it is, give us a call. We'll figure it out. We'll help you out. The number is 801-685-9999. Again, Marco Brown, Brown Family Law, 801-685-9999. Talk to you soon.